Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me again today. My name is Kelly Egan, and this is Nothing But Track. So, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it today. Episode 3 is going to be about the importance of going on vacation with a paid off credit card. Now, let me explain. When I say paid off credit card, I don't mean like a $500 limit. I mean, get your credit card that has a pretty decent limit on it and take that with you paid off. And this is why. Emergencies happen. Your car will break down. You will lose all of your luggage. Or this could happen to you. This happened on one of my more recent vacations. I took one of my best friends in the entire world to the ocean for the first time. I made a hotel reservation with a days in on Assateague Island. Yeah, here goes, guys. This is how bad it was that I'm going to call them out. Days in on Assateague Island, you are horrible. Now, I have worked in hotels. My first job was working in hotels. I worked in a hotel for Disney World in Florida. I know my way around a hotel. I know what to look for. I know where to look. I know the shortcuts that housekeepers take. So when the first thing I do when I walk into a hotel is I don't bring any of my stuff in. I bring myself in and the key, and I inspect the room before I bring anything that I own into that room. And if you've worked in hotels, you'll know a lot about what I'm about to say. If you don't, listen up, guys, because this can save you from bed bugs and all kinds of other nasty crap. So go get checked in, go into the room. Don't bring any of your stuff in. And if you do, put it on a wooden surface. So on the desk is fine, but only on wooden surfaces. I stand at the foot of the bed and I flip up layer by layer of the bed sheets. And I look for any dark spots. Now you will get fuzzes from like the laundry. You will get wrinkles or occasionally a tear in the sheets. That's not a concern. What you're looking for is movement. You're looking for a small black spot to move. So go slowly, layer by layer, looking for dark spots. Also look for like cigar or cigarette stains for like ash and stuff. Keep an eye out for that because a lot of hotels will have like smoking rooms, or at least they used to, but then the sheets get washed and they can go into any room, and that's just gross. So then I get down to the mattress and I take off. If there's like a protective cover on the mattress, I leave that on. But I will then take and lift up the entire mattress and look underneath the mattress. Guys, do not forget to look underneath the mattress. Once again, you're looking for dark spots because bed bugs will leave little black stains on mattresses and stuff because they actually burrow into the mattress. So you're actually looking for little itty bitty holes, both on the box spring and on the mattress itself. Now, you will have hairs, you will have fuzz, especially if you lift up the mattress. That's not really a concern, at least not at this point. So you look under the mattress, and I do it for both mattresses, and then I go to the chair. Usually there's a plush chair in the room. So I'll either grab my flashlight or my phone, and I'll flip over that couch cushion. And guys, even if it checks out and it's clean, don't use it. Don't sit in that chair. Like the office chair is one thing. I wouldn't trust plush surfaces in hotels. Just putting that out there. Take that however you want to take that, but just don't do it. And also, the little decorative blanket that's on the bed, I'm going to tell you the truth. They don't get washed. They might get washed once a month. Also, typically, the pillows don't get washed. So, first thing I do after inspecting it is I take that nasty blanket and I throw it on the plush chair. And I'll inspect the pillows too, because sometimes they do get pretty decently washed, especially if you're at a higher end hotel. So take a look at them. Give the pillow a sniff. I know that sounds weird, but I could always tell in the hotels I worked in when the pillows needed washed because I could sniff them and smell BO. So give them a sniff. If they pass the sniff check, they're fine. If not, just ask the reception for a new pillow. So those are some tips for hotels at least. Then I go into the bathroom. And in the bathroom, look underneath the sink for hair. Look in the shower for hair. At this most recent place I went to, at this Days Inn on Assateague Island, Virginia. It was an old hotel, so like the walls and stuff weren't super clean, but the bed itself was clean. And that's really all I care about at the end of the day. So I check the beds, and I go into the bathroom, and I find hair on the toilet paper holder and in the bathtub. So I was tired. It was late. So I just go back up front and I say, hey, yeah, I was just wondering if you can send someone in to clean the bathroom again because I found hair. The lady up front was relatively nice. She goes, oh, yeah, sure, no big deal. I'll go do it. So she comes in. Keep in mind, this hotel, they don't have the little rolly rack things where you can take your stuff into the room. And this woman, who's I think the manager, is wearing a polo shirt and pajama pants. On the clock, there's kids running around this hotel, and I'm pretty sure that they are kids of people who work there because they were back behind the reception desk, running up and down the hallways, being loud, being obnoxious, and I'm just too tired to really care. So I go out and I ask her if she can send someone in to clean the room. She says, yeah, sure, I'll go do it myself. So she comes in a couple minutes later with one towel and a spray. And she goes, where did you see the hair? I said, on the toilet paper holder and in the bathtub. She goes, well, I don't see anything. I'm like, well, it's on the toilet paper holder and in the bathtub. She's like, well, I guess I'll just have to take your word for it. And so I kind of watched her, and you know how they have that full-length mirror? I kind of watched her reflection, and all she did was find the two hairs and pluck them out in the towel. She didn't actually spray anything. She didn't clean anything. She just plucked out the hair. That's like going to a restaurant and saying, oh, I'm sorry, there's a hair in my cheeseburger. And they're being like, oh, yeah, no problem, and just plucking it out. That doesn't mean it's safe to eat. That does not mean that the bathroom is clean. I was so irate. I was so angry. I sat on the bed. She left. And my friend who is with me, she knows me really, really well. Amanda, she looks at me. She goes, really calm, because she could see how mad I was getting. She's really calm. I start crying. When I get really angry, I cry because I'm not an angry person and my body doesn't know how to handle it. So she looks at me and she says, what do you want to do? And I just kind of cried and had a pity party for myself for a minute. I got my phone out and I started calling other hotels. Sitting in the room that I have, I'm calling other hotels, asking, do you have anything available from the 9th to the 13th of July? They said, no. So I called two. I think the third hotel I called was a Hampton Inn on Assateague Island. Guys, this Hampton rocks. I call, a young man named Victor answers. I say, hey, Victor, do you have anything available from tonight until the 13th? He says, let me think. I think so. Let me check. So he checks. My friend's boyfriend had a associate discount there. So I asked him if we could use that. He goes, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of new here. I don't know how to do all that. But I can definitely get you booked in, and you can come down in the morning, and someone who knows more about those discounts will be here so that you can ask them and get that put on there if they can. I said, awesome, Victor. You are literally a lifesaver. I'm like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He's like, all right, I'll have a hold on for you. So I gave him my information. I go up to the front desk. And once again, Amanda, I got to give her props. She goes, Kelly, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to go with you, or do you want me to go to the car? I said, I need the backup. She said, okay. So I go up to the desk, and my daddy raised me right. He always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. So I go up to the desk. I slide the card across to her. I said, I'm sorry. We will not be staying here. I would like to cancel my reservation and get my money back. And she's like very calm. Oh, okay, I understand. And so as she's processing it, she asks me, she says, may I ask why? And I just kind of shook my head and kind of giggled to myself. I'm like, well, my daddy told me that if I don't have anything nice to say, I don't say anything at all. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Those words came out of my mouth, and you should have seen this woman. She looked as though I'd physically slapped her across the face. I think she knows what kind of nasty hotel she's running. She's not stupid. So I wrote down her name. I wrote down the manager on duty's name. I got confirmation, and I checked it when I got home because it would not have surprised me for this place to still bill me, even though I canceled the reservation. It was just that shady of a place and that nasty of a place. Days in on Assateague Island. You are garbage, and I don't care who knows it. We get in the car, and we go over to this Hampton Inn. And I walked in. I said, "Are you Victor?" He's like, "Yes, I'm Victor. Are you Kelly?" I said, Yes, I am." He goes, "Oh, come on over. Let me get you taken care of." And within 2 minutes, he had us checked in. And I said, "Victor, this is a Hampton. This is a really well-known Hampton. I don't feel like I need to go inspect the room." And I kind of told him what had happened. And he goes, "Oh, my God, that's horrible. I can't believe she said that. I can't believe she did that." And I'm like, "I know." And I looked him dead square in the eyes. And I'm just like, "Victor, you have no idea. You just saved our trip." And granted, during the entire process of getting signed up, I didn't even once ask him about the cost because honestly, I didn't care. Because I knew if we were at that Hampton, we were not going to have any problems with the rest of our trip. And honestly, that Hampton ended up saving our vacation. They had a beautiful pool. It was my birthday trip, actually. So we had a blast. And when we went to leave, I looked to my friend Amanda. I said, "Mandy, we need to do something nice for Victor because he really saved our bacon." And she's like, "Oh, no, I agree." So we got him a card. And I like to, on long road trips, I like to do something with my hands. So, like, I'll make, like, little friendship bracelets or I'll crochet or something. And on this particular trip, I'd been making a lot of friendship bracelets because they're fun and easy and they keep my hands busy so I don't go insane. So at breakfast, I got the Hampton colors and I started making him one. And we left him a very nice tip, and we put the bracelet in there, and we wrote him a very nice note. And I actually did end up emailing corporate, telling them how amazing he was. And honestly, he saved our trip. He really did. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't gone on vacation with a paid-off credit card. Because emergencies happen. You'll check into a hotel that is the nastiest thing ever. And you know if you stay there, you're coming out with bed bugs. You know, I've been on trips where our van died and we didn't have a credit card at the time. So we all had to like scrape together whatever remaining cash we had because, of course, it was on the way home. There was another trip when I was going to Assateague Island with my little sister. And I got hit by a semi on our way out of town. And I ended up having to use the money that I had planned to use on our vacation to pay the insurance. So, guys, stuff happens. And I'm going to say stuff because I don't know really what I can and can't say on here. But stuff happens. So do yourself a favor and go on vacation either with a very large emergency fund or a paid off credit card. And yeah, I'm still paying off that credit card, but I had the most amazing vacation ever because of that. So that's it for you guys. So go on vacation with a paid off credit card. Thank you all for being here with me. I have officially launched an Instagram account. It is nothingbuttracks on Instagram. So go there to check out pictures from my previous 2 podcasts. And I'll even post some pictures of my vacation with my friend Amanda. And I'll show you some pictures of the pool that we stayed in this beautiful place. It was really worth it. It was amazing. So guys, remember, leave it better than how you found it out there. And take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Bye!